give drivers a break this summer.
And the president is calling on Congress to suspend the federal gas tax through the end of September. That 18 cents per gallon tax is used to fund repairs for major highways. But the administration says other money could be used in the interim.
By suspending the 18-cent gas tax, federal gas tax, for the next 90 days, we can bring down the price of gas and give families just a little bit of relief.
Some consumer experts worry the tax holiday could make things worse by increasing consumption, driving prices up. The Energy Secretary meets with oil executives tomorrow. She wants to make sure any savings from a gas tax holiday are passed on to consumers. The president's plan is expected to face opposition in Congress, where even some Democratic lawmakers are divided.
And gas prices are at all-time highs here in California, including up and down our coast. Lawmakers are trying to figure out why. The state assembly is forming a new committee to investigate rising gas prices, looking for any sign of price gouging or market manipulation. They say it comes at a time when oil producers are making huge profits. Some drivers on the Central Coast hope the investigation will lower prices, but not everyone is convinced that it will make a difference.
I don't know, I feel like there should be something that we can do to at least bring it down a little bit, because, I mean, yeah, everything's crazy.
I don't think anything's going to change unless we have something change politically.
And Republican lawmakers say instead of holding hearings, the state should take immediate steps to cut prices. However, Democrats are concerned that any gas tax cuts would not be then passed along to consumers. And here's a look at local gas prices. AAA says a gallon of regular gas is $6.33 on average in Santa Barbara County. In San Luis Obispo County, it's a whopping $6.56 a gallon. And in Ventura County, it's $6.37. Well, we are seeing indications of a strong summer season ahead, and that's encouraging news for workers in the tourism industry.
And News Channel reporter John Palminteri joins us now live. And John, you spent time today with a land shark tour guide.
You don't have to go far to find out about the status of the tourist industry, the setback that we faced during the COVID crisis, or possibly the optimistic outlook ahead if you go and talk to somebody who works on the front line. And for that, we went aboard the Land Shark on the land and in the waters off Stearns Wharf.
Welcome aboard, guys. You're a pretty tall six, my friend.
With a big smile and a welcoming voice, Madalena Fossati is on the front line of tourism in Santa Barbara and is back again at work.
It's been a really great re-entry, I have to say. People are having a great time. Two today?
Oh, yes. Welcome. Fossati, simply known as Maddie, is a multi-talented tour guide on the Land Shark.
Tours, I would like to welcome you all aboard the Land Shark.
As the work returns now with the summer season, Maddie recalls the shock of the pandemic shutdown.
It was tough, really tough.
Downtown, yes, downtown.
The Land Shark tours were either stopped or barely running during the COVID crisis, and Maddie's other jobs were either scaled back or also shut down. She's a colorful trombone teacher, a trivia show host, and a stand-up comic, along with a voiceover specialist. And she says it takes her 4 to 5 jobs like this to live here.
Well, it does for me. I don't have a family history or a history here, so I'm on my own. And yes, I work multiple jobs to make ends meet here.
And they are right next door to the surf shop, where the bikinis are half off.
Her spirited presentation is mainly on board, but sometimes it's with the people outside, too.
Yes. Oh, and here's Panino. That's a great place to grab a sandwich. Hey, guys.
Lots more people outside, I think, because of the pandemic, so it's fun to see all the people, a lot of people I know, waving at me.
Hoping the summer season will make a splash, she's encouraged about the months ahead, but unpredictable events have taken a bite out of business.
It is coming back slowly. You know, we can't really get a break, right? We had, fires, mudslide, pandemic, and now a world war. Yeah. So with gas prices, that is affecting things a lot. Now back doing live trivia, and live comedy is coming back, which is exciting. And Santa Barbara is becoming a real hotbed for live comedy.
Also have little ears that you can see.
The Land Shark is still the big show, and if summertime crowds return, it will keep the finances afloat once again.
I have to admit it's coming back slowly, but it's coming back, and I'm not going anywhere.
So you can see there's some encouragement there about the summer season we're just now getting into, but you can also see the dire impacts when we have a shutdown or even a setback because of COVID or some other factors. Reporting live along the Santa Barbara waterfront this evening, I'm News Channel reporter John Palmentary.
Thanks so much for that, John. Introducing us to Maddie. Now to developing news. A powerful earthquake struck a remote region of Afghanistan, killing at least 1,000 people. The epicenter was in a mountainous region southeast of the capital, Kabul, near Pakistan's border. It was the deadliest quake in 2 decades, hitting as Afghanistan is already deep in crisis, with millions facing hunger and poverty. Homes made of stone and mud bricks crumbled into dusty piles of debris. At least 2,000 were destroyed, according to the United Nations, which says as many as 7 or 8 people live in each home.
We don't know if there are still people in those homes, so we're desperately trying to work with local partners to get through that rubble and see if there are any survivors.
The UN says it shipped about 10 tons of medical supplies and deployed 20 medical teams, but they do not currently have search and rescue capabilities in that region.
San Francisco police are investigating a fatal shooting on a Muni Metro train. At least 1 person is dead, another hurt. Police are searching for the gunman and believe he ran out of the train at the Castro station. Service was shut down between the Castro and West Portal stations as police search for the suspect. The San Francisco Department of Emergency Services advised people to please stay clear of that area.
The Uvalde school police chief is on leave tonight. The school board superintendent says he made the decision to suspend Chief Pedro Arredondo. It was based on the ongoing investigation into the police response to last month's mass shooting at Robb Elementary. 19 students and 2 teachers were killed in that attack. Responding police quickly came under scrutiny from the public. Many say police waited too long to enter the classroom where the gunman was barricaded with students and teachers.
An SUV crashed into a home in San Luis Obispo this morning. It happened on Orchid Road. Everyone inside the home escaped unhurt, and SLO police say the driver suffered minor injuries.
Hundreds of people are expected to head to the Santa Ynez Valley's first ever LGBTQ Pride celebration.
And News Channel reporter Patricia Martellotti joins us live from Solvang with a preview. Patricia.
Well, today marks the first day of the Santa Ynez Valley Pride celebration, and it seems to be getting louder and louder as the night progresses. Their very first show just started a couple hours ago at 4 o'clock, and you can see behind me, I counted at least 75 to 80 visitors who are attending this show. A lot of excitement, a lot of performances by talented singers in the Solvang and Santa Barbara areas. I also had a chance to speak with a local resident. His name is Harry Mullen, and he shares his story about how he felt isolated in his younger years in Los Olivos, and that today's event makes it all the more special for him to know that he's in a community where he feels welcomed.
Well, I grew up as a bisexual in the Santa Ynez Valley, which has had some difficulty alongside it. And I see our events and the creation of SYV Pride as kind of the breaking of a dam. And we're doing stuff here that can't be undone. We're making progress that is going to stay with the Santa Ynez Valley.
The main event will be on Saturday, where they're going to start their first ever Pride Parade right here in downtown Solvang. And I have to say, being here for the past hour or so, I've made a few new friends. Everyone here has been so warm, loving, and welcoming, having a really great time. And if you'd like to join in on the fun, tonight's show will continue until 8 o'clock here at the Dana V Winery. For now, live in Solvang, I'm News Channel reporter Patricia Martellotti. Let's send it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Patricia.